Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So we're going to take a bit of a fresh look. We've done a few new things to the channel this time. I hope you enjoy it. Please stay tuned. We've got GP2 coming up next. Welcome back. We're not going to be doing just a straight 50-minute video. This session would usually have took up 50 minutes. Instead we're going to cut it down a little bit and get it shrunk down into something that's a little bit more manageable and a little bit more watchable for you guys. So we're doing a GP2 race today at Coventry. It's for members only. We're just in the practice at the moment. We're just going to try and get past these guys just to get a little bit of space out in front to see if we can start setting some fast times. Nice to say this is a good overtake, but I think you let me go here. It's all fair and good because everyone wants to get a bit of space in the practice because it doesn't help being crowded around. So you see another guy just slightly gets out off the line a little bit there, lets me slip through, and then that's it. That's the clear space that we needed to try and get some fast laps in and get a good bit of practice before we go into qualification. So straight onto the fastest lap of the practice. And we come across the start-finish line. We give it a little knock there on the start-finish line, which is not the best start to a fast lap. So that definitely cost us a couple of attempts. Kept it nice and tight through there though. We're going to be coming down the ramp at a great deal of speed. Take it to, had to correct a little bit then. See a replay of that. New feature on the channel. So we're coming into the corner. We had to correct a little bit there. The steering goes straight. And then we had to turn back again. So not the smoothest through there, it does pay to be smooth. You can lose a lot of lap time there if you're not taking the corner right like that. So we lost another couple of attempts there. So we go through the chicane, nice and smooth. Coming down to the centre corner, nice and smooth. Kept the power down quite early. Flying back up the ramp. Tuck it in nice, keep on the left hand side of the track to get the fast lap, and that's given us a 41.7, which has knocked us up into 4th, so I think we're down in 8th before we took that, so not too bad, but sadly that was the end of practice. It took us a while to get going in the practice and get a fast lap in, but we managed. 4th place, it's not too bad. We'll just take a look at some of the times. 41.1 was the fastest, which is about my personal best, and then 41.7, 7, 7, 8, very close, very, very close. So qualification next. Now I must admit I made a little bit of mistake in the video with this one. We didn't quite get the timing synced up directly with the video, so we did about half the session and we were only managing 7th place, but that will change in a second and you'll see why the video is not synced properly. You see how it changed then? So we only managed 7th, we come in and got a kart change because I could do better than 7th. I could do better than them times as well, so I wanted to come in, swap the kart, see what we could do when we got out in a better kart. So we're just getting ready now, and sadly this is not a flying lap because I couldn't find it because the times were off. So you just have to take my word for it that we did get 4th. It was quite a quick qualifying session. Weren't my best. Managed to go 10th quicker than we did in the practice with a 41.6, but the fastest time of 41.7 is the one to beat, and that's super quick. And everyone's quite close up until 7th, 8th place, where it starts to pull out a little bit more of a gap. So race time, just getting ready on the grid now. We're locked out in 4th place on the grid. Not the best place to start on this right hand side. 30-minute GP2 race. We'll see how we get on. So we start off the race alright, we cover the left hand side and get knocked about a little bit in there. We managed to get it covered. We haven't lost too much time. 1st place has gone flying. He's already down the ramp. So he's off to a good start. Just try to stick with these guys now. Kart's a bit of an unknown because we had another kart change before, so we didn't exactly stick with the same karts through practice, quali and race, but different karts for each session. So just getting used to the kart, just getting a feel for it and seeing where we are. And with it being a GP2 race, I see a nice guy, I'll let him through. There's no point blocking up some of the faster lighter members, because I'll just be holding myself back more than anything. Plus, I know they're faster than me, so it's a good opportunity to get behind them and see what they're doing differently, see why they're going a bit quicker. I will be down to it, I don't believe that. But I am a bit heavier than these guys, so it's just a burden I'm going to have to deal with. So we let him through, we're going to try and stick with him. But eventually, he does start pulling away. There's still 28 minutes left on the clock, so we're still in the first couple of laps of this race. Not doing too bad. We dropped a place down to 5th. So we did try and cover him off from the start. That's why you see me move left. We didn't quite manage to hold it around the whole lap. It's just too quick for us. A quick look over the shoulder there just to see if anyone's on us. So we're about 5 minutes into the race now. We're having to go slightly defensive, so not feeling comfortable. The guys out in front, 4th place and onwards, have pulled a bit of a gap to us in 5th. Things are not looking good. We're having to go defensive, and it's only going to be a matter of time before we make a slight mistake and somebody manages to get past us. So just a quick reminder, guys, if you manage to subscribe to the channel, it really does help push the videos forward, especially if you sit and watch the whole 15 minutes and not just 30 seconds. It would be massively appreciated, so thank you. Nice and fast through that. Quick check over the shoulder, make sure nobody's there. You didn't see anybody there that time. So fast forward to a bit later on in the race, 8 minutes. So we're only 8 minutes in. We're definitely feeling the pressure now. There is a slight queuing up behind us to get past. You can see we can't even see 4th place anymore, they're that far out in front. We're just trying to hold on now, trying to salvage what we can get, and so we're going to go a little bit defensive there, or forget to go a little bit defensive, and we're seeing a car just try and sneak his nose in. So yeah, we're definitely struggling. We're definitely not running at the same pace as the rest of them out in front, and we can't even run the same pace as the people behind us. So we're coming up the ramp, we're having a quick look, go slightly defensive but not fully defensive, and that allows the car just to slip through, get past us. How did that happen? We come out of nowhere. So I'm going to take a little replay, new feature of the channel. So we have a little look, we cover it off but not quite enough, because as we come round he must have got a cutback on us and slipped his kart right up there. So not giving us much of a chance. He had way more speed than what we had, and there's nothing we could have done about that apart from cover it off a bit better. But no, he's definitely quicker than us though. Like, he's already pulling out a huge gap, so we were definitely holding him up. We're going to try and stick with him though. We're going to try and stick to his bumper. We never know, you might make a mistake, we might be able to get back through. But the pace is running, I doubt it very much. So down to 6th. We've got to go from 4th down to 5th, down to 6th. It's not looking like a good race for us, this one. But it is a members' night at Coventry, and they are not easy nights to come and win races, let me tell you that. See, desperately trying to keep up. Got Jacob right behind us as well. If you look at the timing screens as we cross the line, you can see him cross the line at the same time as us virtually. So a bit later on into the race, only 11 minutes left on the clock now, and we're still defending from the people behind, and coming up to overtake some of the back markers now. So there's 1 or 2 back markers we need to get past first. Just got to try and not get slowed down, or not getting any incidents with the back markers that might cost us places. Hopefully the guy lets us through. So he doesn't have to let us through, it's just a courtesy thing if you're being locked to try and let someone through. But we're going to try to stick up the inside now. Sort of cuts across on us, try and get into here, and just don't have the pace, and that's just taking some bangs from behind as well, from the carts behind. So you can see it popping into the shot on the right hand side just then. So we're struggling. not only are we trying to overtake a back marker, but we're trying to not get overtaken ourselves at the same time, so not going quite well for us now. Let's come down into the chicane. Oh, what was that? Takes a bit of a hit in the chicane and it's free abreast. Yeah, I'm not giving it up. There's no way I'm giving that up. Ooh, that was a bit tight going through there. We're going to have another look at that. Coming down into the chicane, second part of it, tried to stay on the normal line and cut back across. It looks like someone sneaked their nose up there and spun us around. We nearly stopped dead. Not a good place to be, and then you can see one guy's tried to go out on the outside, one guy's trying to go out the inside, and I just feel like a bit of bacon in the middle of the sandwich. We're not going to give up. We're going to keep fighting this. We're going to keep pushing it. Quick shove from myself. Try and give it a bit more momentum coming down here. I do not want to lose these two places because I couldn't get past the bloody back marker. So we are struggling. Not going to plan. Started 4th and we're struggling. Fighting 7th and 8th. So after a couple of laps we eventually catch the same back marker back up. Hopefully we can get behind a bit more quickly this time and a bit more better for us. But whatever we do, we're going to have to do it fast because we can't afford to get held up by this guy out in front. As you can see, we're just trying to stick with him now. We're looking for a good place to get past. He's actually got good pace, and like the Niners areas of the track, he's got some really good pace. So it's just on some of the corners we're going a little bit quicker than him, and we managed to get the exit a little bit better, which gives us a little bit more pace going through. Slight bump into him then, but we had somebody bump into the back of us as well, so a little bit of conkers going on there. Tried to set up a move to go around the inside here, but didn't quite work out. Quick look over my shoulder, see another car coming, so we go defensive and whoa, not nice, not nice. What happened then? We come over to go defensive and yep, I wasn't paying attention to where the back marker was. I was more concerned about what was going on behind me. This guy was trying to sneak through, so we just sort of slammed into each other at the apex of the corner. Sorry about that. Did give you a quick wave of the hand, mate. I didn't mean to ram you off intentionally. It was an accident. I was just trying not to get overtaken while lapping yourself. So sorry about that. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments section. Drop the comments and let me know, was I in the wrong? I definitely was, but we was trying to pass a back marker, so not entirely our fault, but we are desperately trying to stay in front of these guys now. Not easy though, it's not easy. These are good racers. So let's just let him first place through, and then 7th place accidentally slips through as well. We sort of go wheel to wheel around the rest of the upstairs section, managing just to stay in front and hold that place off, but take a quick replay. So first place sticks his nose in. We don't really have a choice whether we're letting him through or not. I just chose not to fight him because I realised who it was. But then that number 7 car just slips through, trying to steal the place, trying to get off the back marker. We go wheel to wheel round here, which is always fun. It's always nice. We've got the inside line, and that's the line you need if you're having a bit of a fight up the upstairs. You want to get that inside line into this corner. Pretty much seal it off from there. Only 5 minutes left on the clock. Not too bad coming around now. Could have done a bit better, but we're not going to cry. We're only fighting over 6th place anyway. So just see, they are definitely still there. They're still behind me. I'm looking. First place is flying as well. He's doing some really fast laps, and the hope was to try and tag onto him a little bit and get pulled along, but didn't quite work. We're still sort of going defensive. We're looking over our shoulders, all that, trying to judge where everybody is. again, looking over the shoulder, super paranoid now we're going to lose this place. So, with only 1 minute 50 remaining on the clock, we're starting the final lap, and we haven't done too bad. 6th place, we're still holding on to it, we've still got cars right behind us, so we're still fighting. They're still in with a chance to take it 6th place from me, but with the amount of corners left over now, we're pretty sure we're going to be doing alright. We're going to hold on to it. We just see 2nd place and the white helmet there catching up with us as well, so yeah, not the best race, but we got to practice a bit of defending, and this is a members race for our Coventry, you know. A 41.1 I think was the qualifying fastest time, and that's about my personal best, which is 18th on the leaderboard. And 1st place, we'll see what times 1st place got now, but I guarantee it's probably in the 40-second mark, which will probably be sitting in the top 10. So this is how we finished. The fastest time in the session was a 40.7, which is absolutely rapid. Myself, a bit disappointing with 6th, only a 41.9, so not the best for me. We managed a 41.6 in the quali and a 41.7 in the practice, so going slower in the race than what we were in practice and quali. Never good when you're doing them sort of shenanigans. You want to be going faster in the races. But that's it for this time. Join us next time. Next time it's going to be the Need for Speed event, so 4 times 15 minutes, and every race gets a trophy. We've actually already run the race because this is a couple of days after, so I'm just going to edit that and that'll be with you shortly. Until then, thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. It actually means a lot in getting my videos about, so thank you.